Happy Tuesday. I wanted to just put this out there because I think that sometimes we forget how important men's mental health is. And while we specialize in women's issues, it doesn't mean that we don't care about men's mental health or understand men's mental health. We are working with wives who have husbands. We are working with moms who have sons. We are working with sisters who have brothers. And so understanding men's mental health also helps you as the therapist and us as the practice help the women that we're serving too. In a recent couples session, I have a couple who is currently struggling with their intimacy, and primarily the man is struggling with his arousal and attraction level toward his wife. And there can be so many factors that play into that. But from exploring a little bit further, what I found is he might be struggling silently with depression, and he might also be struggling with some hormonal imbalances. And so to support the couple and to support the woman whose self-esteem is so totally destroyed right now, blaming herself for these lack of intimacy issues, it's to support the man. It's to help him understand how his unresolved childhood trauma, how the absence and abandonment of his mother, how all of these things actually have played a role into how he emotionally feels, how he understands intimacy, how he shows physical connection, and it's impacted the marriage and their connection. And so they also have children together, a son and a daughter. So what example are those children learning as well? So when we support one person, when we work with couples, we're actually supporting entire families and our community as a whole, because we can only be as healthy in a community, in a relationship, in a family, as the people in it. So if we're not good individually, then that impacts everyone else around us. And so I just wanted to briefly touch on that because this couple is an exact example of why it's so important to understand the individual in a couple session, to understand the individuals in a family session, but to also understand when you're working with someone alone, what the people around them, that support network looks like, and why mental health for men is also important, just as important as women's mental health. Thanks for listening.